Alright, it's Ken doll rebody time. We are going to put this Fashionista number 227 on this body. I know that there is a new wave of two more Fashionistas that are starting to take place. I saw Ruby Red has actually has it. I haven't watched a video, or I saw like an image from her story or short, and I am really excited to get that one original body one. I'm not a fan of the petite body, but I am a fan of this head. I am a fan of sculpted hair. None of these are popular opinions, but whatever, I like what I like. Okay, so I have this Ken, and this was a very special Ken when I put it on this Max Steel body, but now this is becoming the standard Ken head. So it was a new smiling face added to the like the basic Ken head that they normally use. And so I was very excited to put it on this Max Steel body. You can see that the color match doesn't look perfect on camera, but it does look better in real life. I love the Max Steel body, especially this made to move. This was from the late 90s, I believe, early 2000s, when they made the articulated Max Steel body. So it was a made to move before the made to move. I thought that this would be a great body, and these shoes that he has on, Hot Wheels skate Crocs with socks, definitely match this outfit. Now, I didn't buy any Barbie movie doll at all because they were kind of expensive here, and plus I was kind of Barbie overloaded. I do have upcoming videos where I am going to sort through and look at, but I know what kind of Barbie I like right now, and it is very also unpopular opinion, the kind of dollies that I like. Do I have a... Yeah, I need to have a WWE body standing by because there are a few things that we have to try on. Anyway, I found this for $10, so I was right to wait. However, I don't have the other stuff. Basically, I would just be using these for fashion packs because I know what dollies or action figures I like. Am I going to save this box? No. So instead of... Okay, here we go. That came out even easier. So we're going to open up this. We're going to open up this. I made sure he has his Poochie shorts on to match this totally hair pattern that they put out. They have a Barbie as well in her like Poochie dress, but I did bring out these shorts. I know that this is a coveted bathing suit from a set that was only available in Canada at Toys R Us, because Canada always had Toys R Us's. It never went away here. And also I think Smith's in just the UK, I believe, had this deluxe fashion pack. I did do a review of that over on my Too Hunky channel. I guess you could Google Toys R Us exclusive fashion pack Too Hunky, or type that in over on the Too Hunky page where I was doing my 1/6 scale reviews over there in the beginning. But it is awesome. There's all these like basic pieces, and then I don't know how basic a pair of Poochie shorts is. Anyway, he has them on. These shoes look so much like the rollerblades that I thought that they would look good. I have a feeling that all of this stuff will fit on him. None of this stuff is going to fit on him, so that's why these two should be done together. This is a great fashion pack for $10 though, so definitely well worth it. Now, the WWE dolls that I like to use, they have... Hey, this is the one on top. One of the only dolls left I have with hair. I put her on this WWE Superstar doll body. I just really like them. I love the proportions. I like the athletic build. I like the curviness. I like their proportionate feet. Now, they do have the same size feet as Ken, so it will be interesting. We'll get that over with right away. There's also, I saw that these look like they can come... Oh, yes. These can be boots, which is so incredible. I love that feature. I did not even know that. But also, these should be able to fit on, yeah, they fit on my Barbie dolls, so that's really cool. Now, they do have the high heel foot, so there is kind of an angle here, but when you're roller skating, you need to do these poses anyway, so it kind of works. Her ankle's kind of going to the back of the boot, but it does work, and it's nice and flexible enough. And also, she's got a pair of these I don't know, I guess they look like snow boots when they're not on. So that is cool that they'll fit on here. Also, I guess she's good to stand by because petite clothes fit very nicely. I'm sorry, they're called slim in the Ken. I don't save these boxes, so I don't have to worry about this either, but I know that this stuff comes apart as well. I'm trying to do so much in this video. Hey, wait a minute. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this art so much. It's a little too digital for me. I'm kind of an old school guy. I like the throwbacks. I like when things look 80s. I am really excited about the new Fashionistas. It took so long for these. I only saw them once at one Walmart in Canada, the two new ones. I did open up the cowboy one in my last video here, or one of the last videos here. So I did open up the original and showed my original. Oh yeah, I think it was the original Ken collection. But this one, yeah, slim pickings Ken. I love these shoes. So a nice chunky high top. This is so nice. I don't know if this is one that I have. It's more of a slimmer one. It's not as chunky as some of the other high tops. Now, the slim Kens do have the same size feet as regular Kens, so they do sometimes look kind of big. It doesn't look too big on camera, but it's kind of big in real life. I do like this. I love this pattern, in fact. So super retro, kind of this sleeveless hooded when is this Poochie pattern? I guess it would be the 60s, 70s. But it looks good. It looks really like gem. Do I have somebody with white hair? Yeah, we got to try that on right away. But anyway, here is the look of this guy. This head is amazing. A really modern haircut. He also is like the first fashionista with a beard. Might be, there are a few Kens with beards, but the beards can come off with water. It's usually a feature. He might be the very first Ken with a beard that stays on. I think that might be true. Velcro down the back. Let's just take that off. We might as well just undress him right now. I'm curious to see the height of him. Hopefully I'll remember to compare this off. Okay, and then we have the shorts, which I'm not showing them on. Can I show you what they look like on first? So this faux denim short or material that they use, which it's really kind of plasticky. I don't really like it, but it is sturdy. So I'll give it to that. You can see that all the stitches are done very, very well. So it's a nice short. Will we be able to pull it onto my WWE dolls with their curvier legs? It probably would fit on your standard, regular, original made to move quite well. So yeah, I love using these clothes for Barbie. Do I have one that can look a little more like do I have one that looks more like Gem? I'm not going to deal with the hair, even though this is pretty good hair. It's not even like saran hair. It's just really soft colored hair. This is one of my favorite concoctions of all time. She looks so surreal. Her hair, yeah, the hair seems to stay under control. And yeah, you got to admit that's a good looking Barbie. You'd have to do some research on my channel to figure out what that is. I'm assuming it's from a color reveal, which I do collect a lot of those. Alright, so should I try these shorts on really quickly and see how that looks? Let's put it on one of these alien Barbie color reveals, which they're mermaids. And oh, it seems like, yeah, I might not get these shorts on. They're a bit tight for her. Is her bum really bigger than the little slim Ken? Yeah, I'm not even getting these on. Now, she has a bigger bottom than, she's a little more curvy than Barbie, but just a slight bit. So I'm assuming those fit on Barbie. Well, I'm not getting those on today. I could go grab a regular Barbie, but maybe we'll save that for another day. I have planned to do this for years. I've been meaning to do a video here. I'm spilling it right now. I always kept it kind of a secret because I didn't want anyone to steal my idea. But I don't know if everybody else has every single Slim Ken fashionista that was ever made. I do. So I think I want to do a whole series on trying on the slim clothes on an original Barbie. Anyway, this shirt would look good on Barbie. And again, it does give me this whole gem Jerica kind of thing. It is definitely a good outfit if you want to do for a gem look, a very 80s look. Yeah, that looks really good on her. So nice there. I didn't get the pants on. I didn't want to pop any stitches. But again, these are made really, really nicely. Can we just rip off his head? We've seen enough. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you the stance. Max Steel's stand a little shorter. But still they're taller than a petite, because I guess a petite stands a little short. Actually, that's not true, because this guy has chunky shoes on. Hot Wheels skate, did I tell you about those? I did a video on those too. Let's take this off. Let's take these out. Let's put these on him, because he does have standard sized feet. Yeah, he can wear those boots too. That's cool. These are amazing. Running wheels, painted in different colors. They look like just like the real thing, the ones that Mattel was sending out to people. I wonder if they were actually available for sale. I think those skates were available on Mattel Creations if you wanted to buy them. Okay, I'm gonna cut this guy out carefully. This looks like a great outfit. So just so I can compare the head, the height of these guys, so I can show you what we're dealing with, and then we'll finally rip that guy's head off and stick it on the Max Steel body. I hope I've been telling you what everything is. Now I do like this body that they make, but why would you want to have this body if you could have this body? So that's what's going on. But this amount of articulation works for me, even though I don't mind made to move articulation on a boy doll, but I do mind it on a girl doll. It just looks kind of masculine, and it looks like muscle definition. So that's why it does work on a chunkier doll, but on a or action figure. But on one of those thin Barbies, it does look funny and looks kind of robotic. So I'm not a fan of that, but I am a fan of this body, which is why it's my body of choice. Alright, I guess we have to take off his shoes. We might have to take off his shoes to put on his pants anyway. These are so cool. Some of the best Hot Wheels skate shoes ever made. They definitely will match this outfit that he is getting, and it does look like it is looser, but I did want to show the height comparisons. So here we go. Yeah, Max Steel does stand a bit shorter than Ken. I would say that 6 foot 5'10" is what's going on in real life, and then it even looks like that the petite guy is 5'11". So yeah, we definitely have a discrepancy in size. Actually, these guys no, I'd say that he's a bit shorter. Yeah, that's what's going on with the height sizes. Not happy about that. I do wish the Max Steel did stand a little bit taller, but he is a short king, and that has to be good enough. All right, off with his Poochie shorts, and then I'm assuming that this. You guys have probably seen lots of reviews of this guy. So I'm assuming that this pattern, what I'm started to say here, is also a Poochie inspired pattern from the 80s. I think that's what they were going for, but they wanted to update it. They definitely did. It does look like something from maybe the 90s, and then which they tried to do with the movie aesthetic. And here's the backdrop of the movie, so here's an example of that again too. We're gonna just dispose of that. I won't be saving any of that packaging. And also in like the 90s, coincidentally, the early 2000s late 90s. Actually, this is kind of like not late 90s. This is 80s, 90s. Anyway, that was the vibe that they were going for. Also, when the movie was being made, that style was also very in fashion, so it worked. It did work out well for Barbie to come out at that time, and the movie was a huge, huge success. For me, it was a bit overload. It is still happening. We are getting this Ken. I don't know if we're getting the roller skating Ken, but we are getting the other Kens that they made with a better Ryan Gosling face. I don't know why they just didn't do that in the first place, but they are reissuing some of the dolls like that. All right, we've got some bracelets, like some tennis sweat bracelets, very 80s. We've got a bum bag, fanny pack, crossbody bag. I like this. I like that it's in yellow. We can definitely use that a lot. We've gotten this before in other colors with Ken. I will be interested in showing you my collection of those in the future. You can see that these shoes really do look good with this outfit. Here, let me put on these Crocs with socks with this outfit just to show. That works out really well. That's cool. We have these knee pads which attach like a Masters of the Universe. That is so cool. They are totally like a Masters of the Universe weapon accessory pack, harness, cuffs. They all had this mechanism, so that is so cool. Mattel crossover awesomeness there. Definitely have to use those. Again, they'd probably work very well with my WWE dolls too. So all of these skating accessories are going to work out well for that. Am I going to be able to take off this? I believe that this head sculpt, like I said prior, is basically the face looks very similar, as you can see. We have a different paint job, but I'm gonna have to shave this guy's head because I don't like hair. It's just, it doesn't, for a guy and it's too short, it's just too messy. For a girl and it's too long, it just gets in the way. So I gotta see what and I like a prototype toy too, so it looks kind of cool to have that. I'm kind of trying to be careful not to cut his hair when I'm probably just gonna cut it all off anyway, which is funny. But I really want to get this visor off. But it never looks good, and it's gelled down anyway, so what's the point of not sculpting it when it looks messy and bad? I do like this platinum color though, but we have had some of these Kens, which you might have seen in my last video, ones that do have a more platinum hair color. But let's see how well this visor fits on this guy, which we like, and this might be the same visor that we've had before with some Kens. I mean, this guy with this puff hair gets in the way. However, this head isn't going to be used that often. It is this head that we're using in this video, so we really want to see how well the visor fits on him. I think that there could be a workaround. I mean, that's not too bad. Let's just face it, he doesn't have the right hairdo for this, but we also don't want to cover up this amazing again, throwback to the 90s haircut, which is current of today. Now, unlike the original bodies, there is a pivot to the neck. I think that they gave this one, yeah, they gave a pivot to this neck too, but on the standard original Fashionista Ken, on the original body, we don't have the pivot. We have just back and forth, which I demonstrated in this video. Now, I like to keep a Fashionista collection. So you might have seen my Slim Ken Fashionista collection, which I'm not going to be doing that again in this video, since I just did it in just a couple months ago, or a month ago even. That head came off so nicely. I'm not worried about keeping this body. I might have to get an extra one of these for my collection, but maybe I will just dress him back up in the outfit and just keep this in the box without the head on. But I knew right away this head is really special, and I mean, I only have so many Max Steel made to move bodies. I have quite a few. That video is coming up too in the future, where I'll show you that collection. And I should have heated this up to be careful, but it's still quite warm. So I know that when the weather's warm, that it is easier to take off these. But maybe I should have been heating him. with the space heater. My preferred way of heating a head is, I didn't think that this would be hard. Usually the Ken heads are quite soft. This is a giant peg though. Ugh. I guess I had all intentions of keeping this head on here. Oh wow, this is a big head. I think we have to do some heating. That's what we're gonna do. Space heater, where'd I put it? It's around here somewhere. Don't go away. I moved it. I have a less noisy one now. So I liked it, but let me just plug this in. Hopefully I don't blow a fuse or anything. And let me turn that on and not point it at myself so I don't heat up too much. But I am quite surprised that this head isn't coming off. I didn't realize how big that peg was. I'm going to give him this. I'm going to make him hold the other head while I heat this up. Maybe I should have brought it up here so you could see it. I don't want you to hear it. This is my new aesthetically pleasing space heater that doesn't make as much noise. And we are going to gently heat up these heads while, I guess, we should have been doing that a long time ago, while we look at the rest of this outfit. Okay, so this is a nice loose-fitting pink tank top. I love that. The material is kind of gross polyester feeling. There is a loose stitch there. I am very interested in seeing what this head looks like without hair, and then it would be really cool to put my dating fun wigs on this head once I save it. So I do have these wigs, these 3 wigs, and from, I guess, I think it was the early 2000s, they made Dating Fun Ken, and it came with 3 different plastic wigs, and I use them all the time on the bald-headed ones, and it gives me these interchangeable hair for the shaved-headed Kens that I make. But you can see that this hair is a definite mess. Okay, these matching shorts are kind of a disaster. Let's no, why did I say that? They're fine. They're nice. I think that they're definitely loose enough to fit over the legs. I mean, I don't really like this pattern. Maybe that's why I said that. But it will be really cool to wear this without the tank top underneath. And then to have the tank top is also really cool. Oh, yeah, this is working. I feel that he's softened up a little bit. But I want to do that a little more. You know what? It is a bit chillier here. I'm just not noticing it because I'm so excited. Should I grab another Ken so I can put the clothes on him? No, I think we can just wait. Let me show you these things a little closer. The head is almost done. It's like we're waiting for something to cook in the oven. Love the fanny pack. I love this. I was curious to see if this was screen printed or it was a sticker. It's actually screen printed, and I like that so much more. We know that sticker's not going to peel off, which things from the 80s did do this. The details on the knee pads are amazing. Let me see. Is there a right and a left? It's not something I paid attention to. They all normally imprint an L and an R into the mold, but my guess is that they're the same for both sides. I didn't pay attention to that when I was taking it off. Yeah, they didn't have to make that twice. Sometimes they will do stuff like that though. But let's see how well it fits on the WWE body. Even though the ones that came with real Barbie, they would fit on here just as well. But they actually fit really nice, and they're more of a chunky knee pad. That looks really good too. Kind of a sporty look for her, looking good. There, let's check on these heads. Oh yeah, this is super soft. I don't know how heated up it got around the neck piece though. It's working. Wait, did I cut off I don't know if I cut off those protection points. Oh, I didn't cut them off. But that is what the inside of a Max Steel neck peg looks like. much more dangerous. We definitely really have to heat the head up to get this on. Oh, it did it. It was good. It goes on much better. Okay, this is something that happens, and especially depending on the mold. But we definitely have a no neck thing going on. His skin tone is a little bit lighter, which I think that Mattel is. Sometimes I think Mattel is doing this for me because it's such the Max Steel skin tone is very odd. But recently, especially with the newer head sculpts that are really cool, they've all been this skin color or very close to it. So I'm very happy with that. It used to really bother me about the necks being too short when I would do this, but I'm kind of like accepting it now. Also, yeah, in real life it looks a lot better of a match than it is picking up on the camera. It depends sometimes on how the lights pick up the shine on the body, because the bodies are really shiny, but it is like the matte of the face, and without the glare, the head is a pretty good match. You can see that it's a pretty good match, and this is the new guy, and I'm not even worried about the neck, the body over bodybuildered no neck guy happening thing. Sometimes some heads will work a little better than others, but I'm not gonna worry that. I used to definitely worry about that. I used to chisel away at these things and make the head sit a little higher. You can see how that looks a little better. I do like that. And maybe, I don't know, will I do it? No. I think I'll just keep him like super buffed out. Like, that's what happens when you go to the gym too much, and obviously this is a body of going to the gym too much. That's why I kept that going. Let's just get rid of that right away. I think that works so much better than hot water. Boiling the kettle, you can see that was instant. All I have to do was plug it in and turn it on, and I mean, it might be better. It is at a pretty low setting too, because the amount of heat coming out of it is not as much as the heat coming out of a hair dryer. I have melted hair and plastic using a hair dryer before, so I'm not a fan of the hair dryer. And the boiling water and putting in plastic bags, there's too many steps, and it's kind of messy too, and dangerous. It's again really hot, so you're dealing with boiling water, and I'm really clumsy. So that method is my favorite. Space heater, heating your toys for reconfiguration is my go-to. All right, this extra elastic that they put in the waist here is so good. This guy definitely looks like he's the no shirt. He doesn't want those layers. He wants to wear it like this. I love a matching uniform so much, a matching top and bottom, because you have so many options. You can wear it together. It looks really like put together when you have two matching pieces. You have the option of mixing and matching. Now, probably I would want to just put these with a white t-shirt and go as simple as I could, but we've got all kinds of options. There is actually white and blue and red and pink and yellow, and then even green would be a complementary color to the pink and red, so it would look really good with a green top too. So there are so many options of like shirts you could wear with this, and then you could just wear this with a vest. I would go with I don't know what you would wear. I guess a pair of denim shorts or something, even maybe his Poochie shorts, because they do have some of the same pattern, so that could look good in that as well. But why would we want to mess with this outfit? That looks so good. Let's put on his Crocs with socks, because we're not going to be putting any other shorts. Yeah, no other shorts for him to put on today. I guess he could try on one of these, his own original sneakers. Is there a left and a right to these? Nope. These have one direction. So I'm going to put one of these on too, because we want to see how well they fit on the Max Steel feet. Yeah, both fit very nicely. Both look really good with this outfit. This is great. Now we have to try in the tank top. And unfortunately, he won't be able to wear the sweat cuffs. Now the WWE girl dolls, these ones, came with, which I'll show you in an upcoming video, because I am going to show you a full collection of my Max Steel Ken mashups and all of my favorites. And it's good that this guy, I think I had to make this one before I went forward. But some of these came with armbands that cover up these very, very well. Now the hands are a little big, but what I do is I space heat and heat this rubber up, and then I'm able to slip the cuff over there. And then I can cover up this robot arm that Max Steel has with some of the wrestling bands that the WWE girls have. And then they have little matching little shorts. You'll see this. I've shown it in other videos too, but you'll see in the upcoming video. The reason I'm talking about this is because we have an armband here that will look really good actually. I think his forearms are too big and it's not fitting on very well. Okay, that's not working very well. Maybe these will work well for a chunky yellow bracelet. No, doesn't fit on her either. I think it is basically only good for Ken. Have you seen one of these bodies? They're kind of weird. I mean, once again, would you rather look like this or this? I guess I have aspirations to look more like this, but I guess I kind of look like this anyway, so I mean, I could look worse, right? Alright, so next we are going to stick on this. There was a loose thread I noticed when we were putting this on. Oh no, 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 no. There was two for me to choose, and for some reason I got a bad one. And look at how it's like a piece of nylon, and it's all pulled and very bad material. It is like a stocking. I was kind of feeling that when I was taking it off, but you can see how it's all pilled and pulled and come apart. It's so sad that I definitely chose the wrong one. I chose one that wasn't as wrinkled in the package, but it looks like I'm not going to be getting much use out of this top because it came tattered and destroyed, and that is so sad. I guess I probably should have bought the other one. There were two for $10, but then I'd be paying $20, and look how the hem is all undone. I might have to try to go over that carefully, bend it down, sew it up a little bit, maybe do a little mend job on that, but I don't know. Is it worth it? Will I do these mend jobs that I have on all of these things? You know, those piles of repair jobs that you have to do that you never get around to. Now add that in real life and add that to the ones that you have in the doll world. But I mean, I have to say, even you know, sometimes it's cool to rock a tattered shirt, especially for surf wear. So maybe I don't even worry about it. It's not like it's that noticeable. It is at the seam. It is kind of hidden on the side. That is sad, though, that the shirt didn't come perfect, and definitely would be snaggy. This is definitely something you have to avoid with your Velcro. Luckily, there's no Velcro in here. He does look good in both these shirts with these shorts. That is a really good outfit without the thing. And then, yeah, the sneakers here. I do like to go with the yellow, though. We might as well, if we're going to go this crazy, we might as well go that crazy. But then we can also just put on the purposeful, real inline roller skating rollers on here. Those are really, really cool shoes. So, yeah, maybe we do have to go with that. Oh, and we could also put the knee pads on them too. Why not do that? I don't know why I didn't think about that, but yes, the knee pads do fit. Funny that they didn't give them shoulder pads. Could do the whole crossbody thing. Will that fit on them? Crossbody is kind of tight if we want to wear it that way. Could put it on the right way. But I guess his neck really is stubby. It might be the most stubbiest neck yet. Also, it works. Yeah, I don't know about crossbody because that is a bit high for him. He's too beefed up to put this crossbody bag on, but he's got a nice thin waist. It can even go on the smallest hole there, and he can wear that comfortably. Yeah, this looks good. This looks really good. Oh, and the visor. I don't think that there's a way for him to be able to wear the visor properly, but maybe like that. He's really blocking the sun out of his face, or he can put it like peeking really far up on his head like that, but there's kind of a gap, so it doesn't really fit. How about Barbie in this visor, especially this bald one? Yeah, she looks pretty good in that. You can see that the poochiness is really, the colors are really matching there. I don't know why that is, because they're not, it's not really the same pattern, but I guess it kind of is. Definitely inspired by this pattern. Looking good. Looks like she works at some kind of 90s. I don't know. It's a bit too much. There's too much going on here. Anyway, this is great. I have some great pieces from this collection. It's too bad about my tank top coming shredded. This in general, though, I probably don't want to use this a lot because I can see that it is even already pilling. It's just a stocking tank top. Nonetheless, it's not the best piece of, it's not the best top of the piece. So maybe I'll just stick this in storage for, we have to go through all my clothes too, but I'll just stick this away. Make sure that it doesn't touch anything made of Velcro, because this is just, basically it's a nylon. It's a piece of cloth. It's a tank top made out of nylon. Defective. This, however, look at the craftsmanship of this. Inside here we've got the serged edges, so good inside, so there's a little like layover, so the collar is finished and double-sided, so you can pop your collar. That's amazing. But you know, this guy, he doesn't want to wear protection. He doesn't, just like me. Look, you get into accidents when you don't wear protection, kids. But you know, we got to enjoy summer the way that we need to enjoy summer. So there we go. Let's go. For the style, we put this vest back on. This is the best outfit of the day, for the day. We definitely want to pop the collar for this look. That added bonus, like elastic waist, is so good. No buttons necessary because we don't need to show those off anyway. Let's go with the, are we going to go with the skates? We're going to go with the, I love that these are convertible. However, they do not look like regular sneakers though. But I don't know when yellow boots are going to come in. Kind of like the Crocs with the socks with this outfit. I kind of knew I was going to love this look together. I kind of, you know, they just kind of matched. Kind of a little simpler version of the intended rollerblades. So good. This guy's so not cool. I would make fun of him if I saw him on the street, but that is what this fun playness is all about. These are my favorite pieces. Yeah, I mean, I love the rollerblades, but I mean, and I love these sneakers. This is good. Like, we've got some really great pieces. Can't wait to see what he looks like with this shaved head. That is really glued down. See, why not just make that plastic? All right, I've talked enough. We had fun. I got a new dolly out of this. Do expect a Max Steel collection video coming, I don't know when, soon. Did I tell you at the beginning of this video that I've been concentrating on selling my toys? So I need to take like at least 2 months of really focusing on that. Making YouTube videos is not my thing. I can't speak properly, so why even bother? I've been doing it for probably over 10 years and unsuccessul. Not what I'm good at, so there's no point in me really doing it. I mean, I have a different mind. I'm not making it important or trying anymore. So, like, I'm gonna do it for the intended purpose I started doing it. And that's just having fun, and I really wanted to get this guy together, so I took a time out of my busy schedule to get this guy together so that I could take inventory of my favorite collection, mashup collection, and I do have to look at that really soon. There will be more inventory videos on this channel of my 1/6 scale stuff. But yeah, that is such a cool head, and very interesting that it is not pixelated, yet they have been pixelating all of the girls. I guess they couldn't pixelate a beard or something like that. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for joining me today. We'll see you soon, hopefully. Bye-bye.